Hello there, this is AJ Alburo, and what I can say is that this is the first episode of Q&A. So, if you want to know my bass guitar mentors, their names are Kuya Rengel Cainsia and Kuya Coco Kaharian. So, they are very technical in playing bass more than me. So, so they are the ones who taught me to play bass. The first one was Kuya Rengel because he was there in always in my church. So the second is Kuya Coco, which is he is more technical. So let's just get to move on the questions. So the first question is from Brent Bagsac. He's the bass player of coffee bands here in Cagayan de Oro. So what he said is that what is the most important scale for the bass? My answer of that would be the major scale, because what I can say is that the first of all, the major scale helps you identify the notes clearly if you want to play a song in a key or create bass fills. So the what I can answer for the major scale is that you can identify the notes of the neck, like how you identify all of the parts of the bass, like the note parts of the bass. So what I can say is that when you read and write the notes, like you also need to memorize of, like when you play a song in a key, like when you create fills. So that is the most important. Then the other scales like minor, the mixolydian, the Lydian chord, Lydian scales, and also Dorian. Even some of the diminished are also important, but the most is the major scale. If you do not want to get out of tune, or if you want to play the bass very well. So the second question is from Kuya Francis Cang. Although he is a guitar player, he is very good, and also his question is he his it has a very funny question. So what Kuya Francis said is that you can play the bass, but can the bass play you? First of all, this question is very funny, and second of all, the bass cannot play me because the bass cannot really walk or speak. But although it can make a sound, the bass can make a sound when you play it, but it doesn't play me because it's not really a living thing. What I can say about the bass is that it makes a sound when you plug it to the amplifier, or if you play an acoustic bass, it makes a sound on the whole. So that's how a bass works. And also this third question is from Nickie from the band Yours Truly. He's also a guitarist, very good at playing guitar. What his question is, how many years did you play bass? What I can say is that I started as a beginner since May 2012. And what I can say about that is I started playing bass when I was still 11 years old. That time I was still a beginner, And when at the age of 12, I began to improve my bass skills. And that's how I keep on listening to songs. Then soon I became an advanced bass player. Then next and final question is from Kirk. And also, what I can say about Kirk is that he is a friend of Brent, Bagsac. They are also very good bass players. And also, Kirk is from the band La Vie. And also, what I can say is that his question to me is, what are the techniques did you use when you play bass? So what I can say is that I would use finger style tapping, bass slap, and natural harmonics on the bass. Those are one of the most awesome techniques that I keep on using when I used to play bass in the band. So what I can say is that when you use these techniques, it it means like you have to practice more, like you have to improve yourself, and also keep the tone of the bass clean when you are using those techniques. And also you need to have some dynamics when you use those techniques and also play in a band. And also another thing is, do not always keep on overplaying the song when you play bass. And also, since these are the questions that are answered, what I can say is that you can send me questions every time on Messenger, since my Q&A is open. So for the next episode, for episode 2, since this is the episode 1, so I want you to send questions to me for episode 2, then I will answer it on YouTube. Send it to me on Facebook Messenger. Otherwise, smash that like button, and also you subscribe on my channel. So what I can say about the bass is that you have to practice more and keep playing, keep listening. Then also it takes time to practice and improve on the bass. So other than that, it's AJ, and I'm out, and peace.